glad you're all here for our new series, Wise Up, where we will be learning to be wise at Springside School. Just like how your school year may look a little different this year, Springside School will be very different, and you'll see what we mean in just a few minutes. But no matter what kind of classroom you may be in this year, it's important to always listen to your teachers. We should listen to other people who are in charge too, like our parents, and most importantly, God. That brings us to what we need to know today. Let's all say it together. I will listen. Great job. Now it's time for worship, so everybody stand up and follow along with the motions.
Wise up, y'all. Wise up. Come on.
I'm gonna listen and do wise up.
Hey.
Every day we'll choose to wise up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen and do wise up.
Wise up, y'all. Wise up.
Lean in.
To the back, to the front.
Listen up.
Jump.
Don't let your day slide away.
Slide left, slide right.
Work hard.
Fist pump.
Wise up.
Come on.
I'm gonna listen and do wise up.
Hey.
Every day we'll choose to wise up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen and do wise up.
Wise up, y'all.
Lean in.
To the back, to the front.
Listen up.
Jump.
Don't let your friends bring you down.
Get down.
Keep your heart turned up.
Get up.
Wise up. I'm gonna listen and do wise up.
Come on, y'all.
Every day we'll choose to wise up.
Hey.
I'm gonna listen and do wise up.
Come on.
Every day we'll choose to wise up. Lean in.
To the back, to the front.
Listen up.
Jump.
Don't let your friends bring you down.
Get down.
Keep your heart turned up.
Get up.
Wise up. I'm gonna listen and do wise up.
Yeah.
Every day we'll choose to wise up. I'm gonna listen and do wise up.
Wise up.
Wise up. I'm gonna listen and do wise up.
Hey.
Every day we'll choose to wise up.
Come on.
I'm gonna listen and do wise up. Every day we'll choose to wise up.
It's time to wise up, y'all.
Wise up.
Wise up.
That was awesome. We're about to head over to Springside School and meet up with our friends, Jordan and Zippy. If you're as excited as me to see what's so wacky about Springside School, put 3 fingers in the air and count down with me. 3, 2, 1, action.
Oh, buddy.
I've never in my whole long life of ever climbed 15 flights of stairs. Why in the world does our class have to be on the 15th floor?
I collapsed onto the floor. Oh my gosh. Whoa. At least it's not the 25th floor, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, those kids have it rough.
Whew.
Wow.
Well,
Whew.
that's true. It's a good point. That's 25 is way more than 15.
It's a lot. It's almost 10 more.
Yeah. Hopefully we have math class. I guess the 15th floor isn't that bad. But at least, hey, maybe we'll get in like really good shape this year or something.
Yeah, probably.
But not if I wear this stupid dress again. My mom made me
Why
wear
you-
this for the first day of school. But what she didn't know is I still have my jeans on and my cool shoes, even though I have to wear this dumb dress.
My mom didn't make me wear any of this. I picked this out all on my own. Looks pretty good, right? Pretty good. First day of school. Pretty good.
Yeah. We're gonna be best friends.
Yeah. Check out this classroom.
The classroom's pretty cool. It's
Yeah.
got some neat, it's nice. It's well put together.
It is well put together, but there's one thing missing. There's
What?
something that I don't see in here.
What?
A teacher. Do you see a teacher?
Zippy? You're right. We have no teacher. Oh, cool. We get to teach ourselves.
I don't think so. The sign outside the door says Mrs. Wise's class.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not seeing anyone. Do you guys see anyone around here?
Welcome, students! I'm your teacher, Mrs. Wise. Please have a seat in your desks so the rear-end scanners can take attendance.
What was that? Jordan, did our classroom just talk to us?
Yeah, and that is the coolest thing ever.
Yes, very cool.
Yeah, we have the best school. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a rear end scanner in our desks.
It's weird.
How do you think that works?
I don't know, but I guess the only thing we can do is try it.
Should we try it?
I mean, I guess.
All right. Well, I don't want to sit here.
I don't want to sit there. So
You don't want to sit there?
No, I want to sit
Wanna
there.
sit here?
No, I want to sit there.
I'll sit there.
Okay, then go
You
sit
here.
there. Do they
Okay,
sit there?
okay.
Stop, no. You go that way.
Okay.
Take off your backpack.
Well, okay.
Now it's
The
not-
rear end scanner started. And I had to take off my backpack. Oh!
Woo.
Yep.
It's a little weird. Okay.
Guess they know we're here.
Yeah.
So what do you think we'll have for lunch today? Square pizzas? Squeezas?
Squeezas?
Square pizza. Squeeza.
Let's not call it that.
Cheese sticks.
I do like cheese.
Chocolate milk.
That's my favorite.
Macaroni and cheese.
I don't know what they're gonna have, but let me tell you what I did here. I heard that the new lunch lady makes some pretty crazy things.
I hope by crazy you mean crazy awesome.
Hello, class! We are all so excited for a new school year at Springside. You are in for quite an adventure this year, but no adventure is ready without a nourishing lunch. Your lunch menu for today is Chef Cook's famous spaghetti, along with some freshly baked bread. But don't worry. Here at Springside, we never send kids home without dessert. Today's dessert will be ice cream! Your related arts today will be gym, so lace up those shoes and get ready to shoot some touchdowns and kick some baskets! Before you get started in your new school year, I want to give you some wise words from Proverbs 1:5. It says, "Let wise people listen and add to what they've learned." As you are going about your day at Springside, you can wise up by listening to what is going on around you and then adding to what you've learned. Ta-ta!
That looks so good. I cannot wait for lunch. Zippy!
What, Jordan?
Did you hear that? I thought I heard something.
No, I didn't hear anything. I was too busy thinking about how gross that lunch menu was.
What?
Did you see that? The spaghetti was green.
Yeah, cool.
And my ice cream had worms in it. Worms, Jordan. Worms.
Yeah.
Not just worm. Worms.
Yeah, S makes it plural, but
Many-
it's protein. It's protein.
Protein?
Yeah, I thought it looked pretty good. It's not every day that you get such like a wide range of like interesting food.
Almost like a variety, right?
Yeah,
Well,
almost like that.
you got to be kidding, right? That was disgusting.
Not at all. You know what? I have always heard that it's important to have color on your plate.
So, now what are we supposed to do?
I don't know.
Do you think it's okay for me to get off of this rear end scanner? You think it's like there's an alarm that's going to trigger or anything like that?
I don't know. What was that? What was that? Where did that? You heard that one, right? You heard that noise, right? Where'd it come from?
Yeah, I heard it.
So where was it?
I heard it. It was coming from inside this chalkboard.
Why would it come inside the chalkboard?
I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out. Look, like it
Why
came
don't
from
I
there.
even look inside the chalkboard?
Look for like a button or something
Pushing
like
a
that.
button.
Look for a button or something. Look for a button. Just look for a button.
Hello, students. The first day of school, my favorite day of the whole year, tied with the second day, the third day, the fourth day of school. Basically, every day at Springside's my favorite. I know that some of you might not be used to how we do things here at Springside. For example, our dodgeballs go the opposite way that you throw them. Well, anyway, it can be easy to get used to things around here if you simply listen and add to what you learn about Springside. In fact, I have a story for you about how important it is to listen. You see, there was once a young boy named Howie. Howie's class was on the 11th floor, the camping floor, where each student has their own tent. While Howie was reading in his tent, he heard a strange beeping sound. He thought it was the microwave in the classroom, so Howie said to his teacher, "Miss B, I think the popcorn's done." Miss B responded and said, "Howie, I'm not making popcorn. Go back to your reading." This happened 2 more times, and when Howie heard the sound a 3rd time, he asked Miss B to check the microwave. Again! Miss B said, "Howie, I think I know what the beeping is. Remember that Proverbs 1:5 says, 'Let wise people listen and add to what they've learned.' Listen up for the beeping. The next time you hear it, press the button on the inside of your tent." So Howie did just that. When he heard the beeping a 4th time, he hit the button inside of his tent. Right then, a giant spring launched him forward right before the whole tent exploded. Because Howie listened to the beeping and learned what to do, he saved himself from going kaboom! On that day, Howie realized that wise people listen and add to what they've learned. Howie went on to become the current principal of Springside School. That's right, I'm Howie Wright, or as you know me, Mr. Wright. Because I saw how important it was to listen, I started learning how to make the right choices. So as you are getting started in this new school year, make sure you listen and add to what you've learned about Springside School. Catch you later.
That wasn't so bad.
It wasn't so bad.
I was scared at first,
Yeah.
but it wasn't so bad.
It was pretty good. Mr.
Yeah.
Wright, that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes me feel better to hug my backpack.
Hi, class.
Yeah, that helped.
Hi, boys and girls. Go ahead and have a seat.
Oh,
Yeah, have a
All right.
seat. It's going to get started.
It's a person.
Yes.
a real person.
It is. My
Hi,
name-
real person.
Hi. Nice to meet you guys.
Uh-huh.
My name is Mrs. Q.
Hi, Miss Q.
Okay, hi, Mrs. Q.
Good to meet you. And I'm Mrs. Y's assistant.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. Yes.
Are you a
Perfect.
doctor?
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm a professor.
Oh.
I'm a teacher.
Oh.
A
Okay.
teacher.
I'm a teacher.
Our teacher.
Your teacher for this, just for this class right here.
This is Jordan.
Hi, Jordan.
Yeah. Hi. I'm.
And you are?
I'm Zippy. My real name's Eduardo,
No, it's not.
but people call me Zippy.
So I'll call you Zippy.
Call me Zippy.
Well,
That's-
great, Zippy. Good to meet you, Jordan.
Thank
Love
you.
your dress.
Nice to meet. Well, I don't like it.
You don't like your dress?
No.
Oh, honey, why? It's
My
so cute.
my mom. Well, thanks, but my mom made me wear it because it was the first day of school. I had to look nice.
You
You
look
do have to.
So do you know what I did when I got to the bus?
What?
I messed up my hair. It's a good thing it's not picture day. She'd be so mad.
I think every day's picture day.
What? Well,
You're dressed
Yeah.
for it.
yeah.
So let me ask you, class. What did you learn from Mr. Wright's wise words that you just saw? Anything important?
I learned 3 things.
Okay.
Okay.
3 things.
Okay.
Number 1,
Yeah.
tents can explode.
Oh, that's very important.
Wait a
Uh-huh.
minute. That
Guys, where is
really? That's what you got out of all of that?
I said that I learned 3 things. I was not done.
Okay.
I listed 1 thing.
All right.
Now I've got number 2.
You are real excited.
Dose. Yes.
Okay, yes.
3 things.
Yes.
Dose. Number 2.
What?
I learned when you hear that alert sound, don't stand so close to that chalkboard.
Don't.
It'll really freak you out. You'll grab your backpack and you'll be scared.
I know.
Okay? And
Yes, Zippy.
number 3.
Yes.
It's really important to keep your ears open.
Yes, it is.
And listen for things around here
Yes.
so they don't scare you and you know what to do. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good.
That was good. You're right.
Thank you.
We definitely need to listen. Mr. Wright is probably like the wisest person I have ever met.
Okay.
And you know how he got that way? Zippy, do you want to know how he got that way?
Who?
Mr. Wright, the guy who just talked about the tent thing.
Oh, yeah. How did you get that
He
way?
got that way because he listened to things and people around him. And then once he learned from those things, he was able to make good choices because of what he learned. Yeah.
Oh, so you boys and girls have made some very good observations.
Mostly me, though, right?
No,
Because
yeah.
I made 3 observations.
No.
Mine was longer.
Both
One
of you
observation.
did a great job. You really did. You were listening, and I love that. So let me tell you that the story that Mr. Wright talked about reminds me of a story in the Bible.
What?
What?
It does. It
There's
reminds.
exploding tents in the Bible?
There are not exploding
Oh.
tents, but there is
Sure about
a
that?
story. There is a story about when God spoke to a young boy.
What?
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Young boy, about your age.
Wait a
young
minute.
boy, yes.
You're telling me
Yes.
that there's a story in the Bible where God speaks to a young boy?
Are you
Like me?
sure?
I'm telling you,
Oh.
there is.
I gotta hear it.
Well, you're in luck. Do me a favor. Get out your Bibles.
Mine's in my
Get out your
backpack.
Bibles and open it up
Mine's in my
to
backpack.
1 Samuel chapter 3.
Oh, I know where that is.
And
Fourth
if
Samuel.
the first chapter.
What?
1 Samuel chapter 3. And if you don't know where that is, class, you're going to want to check your table of contents, which is at the front of your book.
My Bible doesn't have a table. There's no table.
Bible
It just has pages in it.
Every Bible has a table of contents. Now, Jordan, if your friend needs help,
Yeah. No, I can't.
help your neighbor. Help your neighbor, because that's the kind
No,
thing.
that's not it.
That's the
Stop.
way that I do it.
Well, that's why you can't find it.
Take your time. There we go.
1 Samuel.
Right there.
1 Samuel chapter 3. That's right.
Yeah.
So let me set up the story. You
Okay.
see, a long time ago, class, people called their church a temple.
No kidding.
Yeah, we call it a church, but a long time ago it was called a temple.
Okay.
All right? And living in the temple was a man named Eli.
Eli.
You guys want to guess what his job was?
He was a rodent catcher.
No, there may be a purpose for that, but that was not his job. Jordan?
Beekeeper.
No.
Oh.
He was probably like a teacher.
Close.
Oh, close. I'm close.
He was a priest.
X-ray technician.
He was not an X-ray tech. They didn't have X-rays back then. He was a priest. He was a priest. And in the temple was a young boy named Samuel that lived with Eli.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
That's what I'm talking
Okay,
about. Samuel.
okay, got it.
And his job was to serve the Lord by assisting Eli because Eli had gotten old and was almost blind.
Oh.
Yeah, so he had a very important job. So you see, class, one night Samuel lay down to go to bed. And all of a sudden, you guys think you were scared. All of a sudden, Samuel heard a noise. Yeah, how many of you? Raise your hand, class, if you have been in bed at night and heard a noise. Right. Did it scare you?
Yes, totally scared me.
It
Me
Yeah,
too.
I almost,
Me
fell,
too.
I almost fell on my bed.
Me too. I did fall out of my bed.
No, you didn't. You
Yeah.
just said that to try to.
My bed is 13 feet high, too.
Whatever.
I broke my head.
Well, Samuel.
I did. I broke my
I
head.
believe you, Zippy. I do believe you. Somehow that's not far-fetched.
Okay.
But Samuel heard someone call, and he heard somebody call his name. And so he got up and he went. He thought it was Eli. Because, of course, it's only he and Eli in there, right?
Okay.
Did you get up and think it was maybe your mom or dad?
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
does the same thing.
All right, brother,
And he
but
goes
he
into
smells.
Eli and he says, Eli, yes, here I am. And Eli responds to him, I didn't call you. What? I didn't call you. Go back to bed. So what do you think Samuel did?
Freaked out.
Yeah.
He might have, but the Bible tells us that he went back to bed. He went back to bed. Samuel said, go back to bed. Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to go back to bed.
No.
Then the Bible tells us the voice called out again.
What?
And it said Samuel. He hears his name again.
No.
So Samuel gets up and again makes his way to Eli's room and he says, Eli, here I am. You called. And Eli said, I did not call you.
Again?
Oh my
Again,
gosh.
go back to bed.
Maybe he's tricking Samuel.
Do you
Because
know?
who is calling him?
Hey, let's find out. Are you guys 1 Samuel?
Oh, I do.
1
Yeah.
Samuel chapter 3.
3.
We're going to be looking at verses 7
Okay.
through 10. So, Jordan, you look excited. Would you like to read verse 7
Yes.
first? Let's find out who was calling.
But
Samuel.
I may mess up.
You know what? It's okay if you do.
Okay.
As long as you try.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, Samuel, did you not know the Lord? Oh, that's not right.
Oh, no.
I messed up already.
That's okay. Start
Okay.
over again. You're going to be looking at verse 7.
7. Okay. Now Samuel did not yet know the Lord. The word of the Lord had not yet been revealed to him.
So,
Oh.
so who do you think it was? Did you catch that? Who spoke to him?
Yeah,
Zippy.
it was the Lord
That's right.
that spoke to him here.
Good job listening.
That was
Yeah.
I'm really proud of you, Zippy. Good job.
That's what it was.
It was
in
the
my,
Lord.
It's in my Bible, right
It
after
really
the
says.
table.
So let's continue, and I'm going to be reading verse 8. So let's continue
Okay.
looking at verse 8, and it says, So now the Lord called a third time, and once more Samuel jumped up and ran to Eli. "Here I am," he said. "What do you need?" Then Eli realized it was the Lord who was calling the boy. Verse 9. Yeah, he's so smart. Eli's listening, Samuel's listening, and Eli says in verse 9, "So he said to Samuel, 'Go and lie down again, and if someone calls again, say, "Yes, Lord, your servant is listening." So Samuel went back to bed, and the Lord came and called as before, "Samuel, Samuel," and Samuel replied, "Yes, Lord, your servant is listening."
Wow!
So let me ask you, what do you think your reaction would be if you heard somebody call your name in the middle of the night?
What does the voice sound like?
Yeah.
Does it sound like my mom?
Oh, you know,
Or my dad.
If it sounds like my mom or her dad, I probably wouldn't freak out.
If
okay.
it was my dad.
All right.
Right.
All right.
If it sounded like something else,
Yes.
I'd probably freak out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
I'd probably
Like,
get up
Wonder
and
who that was?
wonder who that
Yeah.
is. I'd run around the house 4 times.
4 times. Why?
4 times.
4 times.
And then I'd get a marshmallow out of the fridge and then I'd try to go back to sleep.
I would just hide under my bed because that seems way more logical.
Okay. So Zippy, let me ask you, would you feel differently if you knew that it was the Lord that was actually speaking to you and calling out your name?
Oh.
Yeah, I would.
She said Zippy. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Because if there's
Honest.
nobody there and somebody's speaking to me, even if I know it's the Lord, I
Right.
might still freak out a little bit. I might only run around the house twice, and I might skip the marshmallow thing.
Okay, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, boys and girls, God spoke with Samuel that night, and from that point on, you know what the Bible tells us? The Bible tells us that Samuel made choices that were right. And in fact, Samuel grew up and he actually led God's people, which were all of the Israelites. He led them and he taught them and he listened and he grew wise in the Lord.
Because he
Wow,
listened.
don't hit me.
Sorry.
Because he listened.
She hit
I
So,
was just getting your attention.
just,
I'm sorry.
Finally.
Jordan, I'm going to need you to keep your hands to yourself. Zippy. Not appropriate. So, boys and girls, this story teaches us that no matter how young you are, boys and girls, no matter how young you are, just like Samuel, boys and girls, you can be wise and you too can hear from God. So
My
let's
mom
all
says
say
I'm
this-
really wise.
Yes. So let's all say this together from Proverbs. Are you
Okay.
ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Here we go.
Let wise people listen and add to what they've learned. Proverbs 1:5.
Great
I say
job.
Proverbs.
That's okay. You'll get it.
Okay.
So great job. Remember to be wise, boys and girls, and to listen. Have a great rest of your first day. I hope you're enjoying it. You guys look awesome.
Thank
And I
you.
can't wait to see you back next week for Bible story.
Okay.
Next week.
Yeah.
We
Wow.
only have it once a week.
Okay.
Do you read the schedule?
No.
Speaking of listening to things around us, what was that?
I have no idea. It's not Mrs. Wise talking to us.
No.
And it's not that chalkboard with an announcement. Oh boy.
Wait a minute.
Oh boy.
Wait a minute. Do you think maybe it's some type of fire drill?
Ah!
But drill.
No.
You think that's it? What do you guys think it is? Oh, maybe they're right. But, I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
What was that?
Zippy! Look! We're in the gym! Do you know what that means?
Time for dodgeball or scooter hockey or some related arts.
No!
Is that what that means?
And no again. It means that our classroom is actually an elevator. 1 second, we're in the classroom.
Uh-huh.
And in the next second, 6 seconds to be
6
precise,
seconds later,
we are now in the gym.
this is definitely the coolest school ever.
So cool.
We're in the gym.
We are.
Welcome to the gym. I'm Coach Couch, and as you might have noticed, our gym is at the top of the school. So please make sure you watch your step. But if you do happen to fall off, Don't worry, there's a giant trampoline surrounding the 21st floor. You'll just bounce right back up here. Now that we have all that out of the way, let's play a game. The name of the game is School Supplies Scramble, and here's how you play. I need 2 students. Each student will have a backpack and some school supplies. I'll name 5 things you actually need in your backpack in order to be ready for school. You need to listen carefully in order to play this game. On go, you will sort through all your items to find those 5 things. Once you find them, place them inside your backpack, zip it up, put it on, and say, "I'm ready for school." I'll go get my supplies while you figure out who's playing today.
Boys and girls, if you are planning on playing the coach's game, you will need every one of these items. All right, let's see what they are. First, you will need a backpack, a pencil, a piece of paper, a marker, some kind of tape, crayons, a ruler, a notebook of some kind, a snack, any kind of snack you want, some kind of eraser, it can be one of these, glue or glue stick, either one, and then a pin. Once you gather all these supplies, put them in your backpack and get ready to play the game.
Okay, students, listen carefully. Here are the 5 things you need to put into your backpack. Notebook, a ruler, a glue stick, a pencil, and an eraser. Now everyone, count down from 3 with me. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Whoa! So if our players wouldn't have listened to what Coach Couch had to say.
Coach, I like saying sofa. Coach Sofa.
Coach Sofa. I called him that
Futon.
once. He doesn't like that. Even though this is my first day. I called him that. He didn't like it.
Oh.
It's Coach Couch.
Coach
And
Couch.
If they didn't listen to what Coach Couch had to say, and then they wouldn't have been able to make the right choices of what to put in their backpack.
Yeah. You know what? You were so right, Zippy.
That's right.
You were listening. Look, once again, it is important to what? Listen. We just said that.
Listen.
To listen. That's right. That's right.
No.
Wait, you know what that means? Now that we know and we have learned to listen for an alert, we can be ready to what? React.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
gonna sit down on the weird rear end scanner thing this time, and I'm gonna hold on tight this time.
Oh, oh, oh. I'm gonna join you. Okay, okay. Woo!
Whoa! Our classroom moves. I wonder where else it can go. Can it go to the playground? Can it go to the grocery store? Like Chick-fil-A? Could it go to like an amusement park?
No.
Could it go to the Grand Canyon?
Hey, Zippy.
Could it go to space?
Hey, listen. It's not going to outer space. Listen.
What?
Okay, I heard that exact same noise again.
What noise?
I
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Okay, it sounds maybe like. Okay.
Somebody's cleaning a window.
No, it's got to be something. Okay, because what have we learned? We have learned that when we listen and we hear that beeping sound, right? Then we know it's chalkboard.
Chalkboard's talking.
And then when we hear the alert, that means that the classroom is about to move.
Hold on.
Yeah, hold on, right? But I can't figure out what that other noise is.
What was it again? Do the sound.
It's like it's like it was weird. It's like squeaking noises. Like I don't know.
I think maybe it's this guy. Maybe it's that guy right there.
We have a hamster?
Maybe it's the hamster. Maybe the hamster is hungry. Didn't you see the hamster?
No, I didn't see the hamster.
Well, maybe he's hungry.
So cute. Oh, I'll feed you.
Maybe he wants a squeezer.
Yeah. Doesn't want a squeezer.
Chocolate milk.
Because they don't eat that.
They eat corn dogs.
No, he doesn't.
Feed him. There's no teacher here. Just feed him.
Feed him. Hold on.
Give him a bunch of food. Give him a
I'm
bunch.
gonna get a bunch of food. Oh, he's so cute. He's
looks
in
hungry.
his wheel.
What's his name? Ask him.
Well, it's a hamster.
That's not his name.
No, it's in Spanish.
Oh!
I don't speak Spanish. Me try?
Yeah, just kind of sound it out.
Eduardo.
Eduardo?
That's his name!
That was amazing. Eduardo.
Eduardo. That's his name. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Bye, hamster. He's so cute. I
He
hope I
is.
get to feed
He's
him
pretty
every
cute.
week, but you don't get to feed him.
I think
You know
fed
why
him.
I get to feed him? Because I'm the teacher's pet, and so I get to feed that class pet.
Jordan,
What?
that's the teacher's pet.
No, I'm the teacher's pet. That's the class pet. I get to feed the class pet.
You fed it too much. Next week, it's going to be bigger than that aquarium thing that it's in.
Weird to put a hamster in an aquarium, but
It is. It is. It has been a very long day, hasn't it?
so long.
And-
I'm so tired.
Yes, I know we did so much.
I know, we did a lot.
And there's definitely a lot about Springside School that I still need to learn.
Yeah, I need to learn too, but maybe
Yeah.
a little bit less than you. Maybe. I'm just thinking, there's nobody over there. Okay, so, but here's what we do know. As long as we keep listening, we'll be able to add so much more to what we've already learned. You know what that means?
Hey, it means that I don't have to know what that means.
You know why? 'Cause
that
we
bell
Yep.
means that school is
It's
over for
over.
today.
School's
That
over.
is
And you
it.
know what that
It is
means?
time
You take this dress off.
to go. It's
And
time
go.
to leave.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Time to go
Get your
down
stuff.
the
Oh, the
stairs.
stairs. And why do we have to go downstairs? Our classroom's an elevator, for
I
goodness
think
sake.
the elevator's off after school hours.
Oh.
Once that bell hits, we have to get
That
exercise.
could be it. Okay, see ya.
Bye.
Next time. Bye. Come on, we're gonna be late. Let's go, Zippy.
I'm zipping.
Wow, that was one crazy school. So who had fun at Springside School today? So let's review a couple of the things that we learned here at Springside. What did Mr. Wright tell us was important to do at Springside? Was it listen or lift weights? When we listen to God, our parents and our teachers and our church leaders, what do we get more of? Green spaghetti or wisdom? What book can we read to get more wisdom? So what do you think it is? I hope you said the Bible. When we listen to what God says in the Bible and apply it to our lives, we become wise. We can become wiser by listening to what people in charge of us tell us. And that's what we need to know today. So everyone say this after me. I will listen. Now let's try it with motions. I will listen. You can also listen to God and what he says in the Bible. And remember that when you listen, you become wise. So let's pray. God, thank you so much for your word and for the wisdom that it gives us. And God, help us to listen to those around us and listen to you and for your voice, God. Amen. We'll see you guys next week.